This is Hino's Sport, bringing you that heat and that fire. What are we talking about here? We're sitting here and we're talking about Canelo Alvarez versus Andre Ward. See, this is where Canelo goes into the realm of Cinammon Alvarez. I'm going to say that again. This is where he goes into the realm of Cinammon Alvarez. Why are we sitting here and entertaining this fight? Andre Ward is retired. I'm going to say that again. Andre Ward is retired. But that's the thing. The Mexican boxing community fan base, they're in uproar, man. They saw Mikey Garcia, a.k.a. the little engine that couldn't, a.k.a. Little Mikey. He got dispatched. They want revenge. They want it in the form of Canelo Alvarez. But in this case, he's Cinammon Alvarez. Because why are we sitting here and having the gall to compare him with the likes of Andre Ward? Their resumes are different. Andre Ward is head and shoulders above Canelo Alvarez in every form, every variation, and every facet as a fighter. He's a way more complete fighter than Cinammon Alvarez. Cinammon Alvarez is not a complete fighter. He has 4 glaring deficiencies. He's non-athletic, aka slow. He does not like switch hitters, which you notice this is what he was talking about when he mentioned the Daniel Jacobs fight. See, this is stuff I'm trying to tell y'all. He said Daniel Jacobs is going to be very difficult because he's a switch hitter. Why did Canelo admit that? Why did he say that? See, that's one thing about Canelo that I like. He likes to admit stuff. Why did he mention that? Because he knows switch hitters disrupt his timing. That's a weakness of his. Canelo has conditioning issues, man. Hence the Clinton Glutarol. He wouldn't have taken that stuff because what does Clinton Glutarol does? It increases your stamina and your endurance. That right there is a clear indicator of him taking that PED or that banned substance because he needed to last longer in the ring. And Canelo has subpar foot and head movement, man. I've said this, and I've said this before. You go and watch his fights. The man gets hit on the button a lot. Yes, we say he has a green-eyed chin, but if your head movement is superior, you're not supposed to be getting hit on the button like that. If your foot movement is superior, you're supposed to be using your foot to slip punches. And he doesn't slip a lot of punches. He slips some punches, you know. He takes lesser damage than most of his opponents, but he's still taking a great degree of damage in a fight. Andre Ward takes a lot lesser damage than a Canelo Alvarez. Andre Ward is 34 years old, but his fighting age is 30. I'm going to say that again. Andre Ward is 34 years old, but his fighting age right now is 30 years old. So if the both of them were to fight, Andre Ward would need 3 tune-ups. And I'm going to show Canelo that respect. I know some people say, oh, Andre Ward just need 1 tune-up. No, then you don't know shit about boxing if you say that. Or even if you say Andre Ward needs 2 tune-ups, you don't know shit about boxing. He needs 3 tune-ups. You know why? Because he's in an advanced age. And he's been 2 years away from the sport. And one thing I know about the sport of boxing is the longer you are away from the sport, the more rust you have. Not only ring rust you have, the more you can lose the extreme skills and abilities that you have, especially when you're in your 30s. See, when Andre Ward was prepping for Kovalev, you know, we're talking about an Andre Ward that was 2 to 3 years younger. So all he needed was 2 tune-ups before he fought Sergey Kovalev and get it acclimated to the 175. Mind you, you know what I'm saying? He was younger. He was fresher. So it didn't take that many tune-ups. This is an older guy now. This is a guy that's 2.5 to 3 years older than when he first started to go on that route of fighting Sergey Kovalev leading up until that point. And then they fought when he was 32. He's 34 years old now. Damn near close to 35. So he needs 3 tune-ups, people. His first tune-up, if it's a 168-pound fight against Cinammon Alvarez, I would have him fight a duck like a Jalen Love. You know what I'm saying? So that way he can build his confidence up, look real good, work all that fucking ring rust off on that first fight. And then a second fight will be a step-up fight. I'll have him fight somebody like, you know what I'm saying, Darrell or Darrell. I'll have him fight that dude. You know what I'm saying? Andre Darrell. Fight him. You know what I'm saying? That's a good step-up fight. That's a more rugged fighter. It would be a harder competition for you, but it would be a perfect fight at 168, right? And then his third fight, after he wins that step-up fight a David Benavidez, a dangerous fight. Now you've positioned yourself to fight that dude. And I believe by the third fight, Andre Ward would dispatch. He'd make David Benavidez look horrible. David Benavidez will have height, right? But Andre Ward ain't no slack too. Andre Ward's 6 feet now. Andre Ward is not short. So I think they probably would look neck to neck. Maybe David Benavidez is what, 6 feet, 6'1". They about the same. The point that I'm trying to make is then he can fight somebody like that. Then really test himself, right? And then after he wins, because I believe he will dispatch David Benavidez. That won't even be a conversation. Because you're talking about Andre Ward and got 2 fights in him. His conditioning is there. Now he's ready for that dangerous fight. Now he fights that dude, dispatch him. Now he positions himself for the Canelo Alvarez fight. Now he's ready to fight Canelo Alvarez. Now when they go, he's fighting Andreas O.G. Ward, a guy that has all his conditioning in him, and a guy that has all his wits in him, and a guy that has all of his ability to slip punches, his ability to go into close quarters, make it dirty, throw the right punches, place his punches technically and effectively, be more fundamentally sound, walk Canelo Alvarez down. All the power is going to be there. The footwork is going to be there. The head speed is going to be there. Everything is going to be there. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the truth of the fact of the matter. And it is what it is, man. And this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Andre Ward has 3 tune-up fights, and they fight at 168. Andre Ward beats his ass easily. He dispatches his ass easily. And when I say easily, I mean easily. At that point, Canelo Alvarez won't be able to keep up, man. Shit, a 36, 37-year-old Floyd Mayweather embarrassed Canelo. I don't want to hit his crowd. Old Canelo was 22, 23. He was younger, man. He was supposed to make that older guy look bad. He was the bigger guy. He was supposed to stalk him down. Why didn't he use, you know what I'm saying, Marcos Maidana game plan? So Canelo Alvarez is not better than a Marcos Maidana. Marcos Maidana made the fight tough for Floyd Mayweather. Why didn't, Canelo Alvarez doesn't have a Mexican style, come forward style? I'm pretty sure there's something like that in him. He's smart enough fighter to do that. Why didn't he just do that? He would have made the fight hard. He had the wrong game plan when he fought Floyd Mayweather. He was trying to outbox the boxer. And hence his ass got embarrassed. That's what happened in that fight. So the point that I'm trying to make is let Andre Ward get 3 tune-ups. And this is a non-conversation at 168. And if we're talking to 175, Andre Ward probably just needs 2 tune-ups. Because the thing is, the difference with that weight class is Andre Ward has fought at that weight class. And that's a different ball game for Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez barely sniffed 168. Mind you, he never fought at 175. So Andre Ward would just need 2 tune-ups in that one. And he would be, because that's the last weight class that he fought at. The reason why he need more tune-ups at 168 is because he hasn't done 168 in a while. So he has to get the weight down and he has to have multiple fights so that he can really reacclimate himself back down to 168. That's why I said 3 tune-ups. But at 175, he just needs 2. Because it's easier for him to get down there. You know what I'm saying? He won't have to drain his weight as much. And he'll be the stronger guy, man. He'll fucking knock out Canelo Alvarez, man. Yes. That shot that he threw at Kovalev, that hurt Kovalev, please. If he threw that shot at Canelo Alvarez is a smaller guy. His ass would drop. He will fall, man. Andre Ward would be the stronger guy at 175. Heads and shoulders. Andre Ward would be not only the stronger guy, he would be the bigger man. He would be the taller fighter. He would have the reach advantage. Everything will boil in Andre Ward's favor. Foot speed, head movement, boxing skills, fundamentals, technically sound, ring generalship, boxing IQ, ability to have mental stamina and mental pressure in the championship rounds. Everything that you look in the checker markers, they go in Andre Ward's favor. So all these fucking idiots, these ultra fanboys, these whatever the farts they names is that want to sit here and over glamorize Canelo Alvarez, they have not learned their lesson that there's weight classes for a reason. This is Hinos' Sport. Checking out.